folks, this is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Florida Atlantic's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance. Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
The back's got it. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's past the marker and still going. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Owls.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Buckeyes offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. An offensive line that can ball you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kirk?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. It's Russell. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
He escapes the pocket. Finds an open target on the left side. And he'll be brought down.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
What a great job here by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on second and goal. Now it's third and goal for the offense.
Oh, and nearly interception by the big fella. Couldn't quite hold on to the ball. Incomplete. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal's good, and they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together with this drive? Back to throw. It's Russell. Tries to get it to the running back. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous. Lost his concentration and drops the ball.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's a run. Running back's got it. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
2nd down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Finds his man. It's Roberts. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. And it's the tight end trying to power for the first down. The Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here. This is becoming a productive drive, a first down at the 47. On the run, it's Lee. Breaks loose at the 40. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Gets the first and still running.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Dropping back. It's Russell. The pass rush closing in. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
The field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. We're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Breaking tackles. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short game.
Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wide out. Catch made. A lot of space now. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Florida Atlantic with the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw. It's Carr. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Gets the ball out as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout. We'll talk strategy. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw yet again. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Looking to throw now on first down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. A new set of downs after that completion. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion makes it second and short. Back to pass. It's Carr. Caught by the receiver. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. He'll hand it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Zimmerman. They convert on third down now. Sets up first and goal from the 9.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's first and goal.
They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Looking for 6. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Catch made on the left side. And the defense brings him down.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Back to pass. It's Carr. He's got it right near the end zone. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Got the first down and still motoring. Breaks into the clear. Now the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. There was no catching him that time.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. He just took that the length of the field in one play. What a nightmare for this defense. 98 yards? Good luck stopping that guy.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. In the clear at the 25. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing following a play like this.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll test the right side here. Running through the tackle. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. To throw, it's Carr. A quick throw to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. The punt team making their way on the field. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Minor penalty will cost the defense 5 yards. They're going to run it here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Defense is coming after him. He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On the run, it's Hayes. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Number 19, on to punt it away.
And the ball is away from inside the 10. Finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you?
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Anytime the offense can have any kind of success stretching the defense horizontally, puts the defense in a really tough spot. They'll have to adjust to these types of motion plays going forward, because the more the offense can stretch you out, the more they can hit those vertical seams.
Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Grab behind the line. It's Lee. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Ball handed off. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Throws to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Buckeyes are going to keep this drive rolling. Takes the handoff. It's Hayes. As the first down is still going. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Hayes. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a challenge. 2nd and goal from the 14. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Florida Atlantic.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Looking for a receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And that will give them the lead now.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. The quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
To throw, it's Carr. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Looks to the left, pass caught. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. They're setting out to try the PAT.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Returner choosing to field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Has the first down and more. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a second down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
Crosses the 45. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Quick throw, catch made. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
And now the handoff. Powers through. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Here in the third quarter, these second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first-and-goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Second and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of
And I really thought on second goal, you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead, try to catch the defense napping by running. Man, does it backfire.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And with that, they retake the lead.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the move now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Did he get there on the ground? This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And here's the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Touchdown, FAU. 6 points for the special teams. Well, Kirk, we knew this guy was a dangerous returner. Took the football and just knifed through that coverage team.
You know, a lot of times we talk about vision. Usually we're talking about running backs trying to find a lane. But returners need to have that as well. And you just saw how great vision allows this returner to kind of weave his way through the defenders for a touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Smith. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. To the air, it's Russell. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Bringing pressure. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Sacked, dropped at the 3. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Working clock with the ground game. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can. And
the pass rush gets home. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Scanning the field. It's Russell. It's a short completion of a big tight end. And it works. The first down to the 35. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate.
A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking.
Brings up second down.
Looking to throw. It's Russell. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
On the ground, it's Murray. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. They'll run it from the gun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Now it's 2nd down here.
On the play. 2nd down.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. Here comes 3rd and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive.
QB spikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play. Now, a 4th down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Murray. So they make the tackle, but will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This